Great Scott. Great Scott. Great Scott.
Hello everyone, and welcome to another wet and rainy episode of Great Scott. I'm Scotty V. Thanks for watching. Now today I wanted to go on a bit of a rant. And before you say, Scotty, it's just because it's raining outside that you're feeling miserable. Or it's because your back hurts and you've been seizing up every morning and barely able to move and that's why you're pissed off. Or maybe you have hemorrhoids and that's why you're pissed off. Before you say any of those things, I want you to know that I've been a staunch supporter of Dean Cain for a long time. People have complained about Lois and Clark. People have said Dean Cain was a good Clark, but he couldn't play Superman. I have always said those characters were portrayed in some of the best ways I've ever seen on that show, and that I love Dean Cain, and I love how friendly he is to the fans, and I'm glad he's coming to the Superman celebration. But now I hear and I see that due to his contract and due to his agent's negotiations, and due to the way it always works with Cain, he will be taking $40 for any autograph, $40 for any picture. He won't be signing any of the free programs. He won't be signing any of the free posters like most of the guests do when they come to the Superman celebration. Now I realize that, when I went in 2008, Allison Mack was very nice and took a picture with our daughter Chloe, because I told her at that time we love the name Chloe, we love the show, and Chloe was our favorite character on Smallville. She took a quick picture. Most people were asked not to ask for a lot of pictures and things because people were waiting in line, and we didn't want to hold up the whole line. Not because the celebrity felt like they needed to be paid or felt like their time needed to be important. And here's the thing. For the most part, I understand the way Hollywood works. I understand the way these conventions work. I understand when George Takei, Baba Booey, goes to these conventions, he sits there with his little change purse, he collects money for autographs. That's the way it works. That's what people expect. When you go to the Superman celebration, you expect the guests to behave the same way all the guests do, and that is that they will sign free programs, they will sign free posters. I've always thought they should sign more because they're there and it's a different thing. It's the Superman celebration. It's specifically for Superman. It's specifically for Superman fans, and we only generally have Superman celebrities there that we really love and care about from our childhood, from our adulthood, from all times of our lives that have relation to Superman. And if you want to be involved and you're a celebrity and you want to do it, then do it because you want to be involved and you love the character. And I've always said Dean Cain seems like a guy who really reveres the character, doesn't have any of the regret that he played the character, doesn't hate the time he spent as the character like a lot of actors do. Now it seems like he's maybe just like the rest of the types that I just mentioned. And my problem with, the biggest problem is, I would feel embarrassed if I were Dean Cain. I would feel like, listen, I have a production company. I brought Ripley's Believe It or Not back to the screen. It was pretty successful. It ran for 2 seasons. I have been in a lot of movies, a lot of them sci-fi movies and things. My career isn't huge, but I'm producing things. I'm writing things, I've directed things, I have enough money, I don't need to sit there and charge $40 for an autograph or $40 for a picture. I see all these pictures of Dean Cain with fans on Facebook, and he seems so happy, and they seem so happy. Little did I know when I'm going around praising him and how great he is and how he loves the fans, that he's sitting there getting $40. So every one of these pictures that I see on Facebook is a $40 picture for a fan. Now, as a celebrity or whatever, you may say, listen, get used to it. This is the way it goes. If you want to be a fan and it's that important to you to get an autograph from one of these fans, then pay the $40. If it's not important to you, then don't. And it's not important to me in such a way that I would stand in line for hours and hours, which is what we did when I went to the celebration, and then get up there and pay $40 for a picture or $40 for an autograph. They show them at these other conventions. I see them on Facebook, like I said. I saw him on Comic Book Men, posing with people, smiling. Is he charging every one of them $40 for his picture and his autograph? I think it's ridiculous. I think it's embarrassing, and I think it's shameful. Just say no, And I understand the thing came out. It's his agent's negotiation. That's the way his contract works. But these guys know. And he knows he's making $40 a picture. He gets to pay for it or whatever. Plus, they get a fee when they go to these conventions. If you're a little bigger, or you've got other stuff going on, then say, I don't want to do a convention like that. I'm not going to sit there and charge people $40. It's not for me. Don't take it and then do something that other celebrities don't do. And my understanding is Billy D. Williams is going to be getting a fee as well. He's a different kind of celebrity. He's from a different franchise altogether, even though I know he played Harvey Dent in Batman, and that's why he's going to be there, I guess. It's just, you know, and Billy D hasn't done a whole lot else as far as what I know. Dean Cain has let me down here. I feel like he shouldn't be doing this, and I feel like it would be better to just not negotiate with them and say, yeah, he doesn't do stuff like that. You know, and then they go, well, why is he at these other conventions? And I'm sure he's at these other conventions because he's doing the same thing, but those are different. This is a special thing, and I think that signing the free programs and signing the free posters is a sign of good faith and a sign of saying, I love you guys. It's because of you that I had a career to begin with. You know, my knees were bad in football. I couldn't continue playing, which was my first choice of career. Then I got cast as Superman. And because I got cast as Superman, almost 20 years after the fact, you people still want to see me. You people still want to come up and meet me. You still want to take pictures of me. How about I be gracious and just do it because I love you guys and I love what the franchise has done for me. Or just be so embarrassed by it and so ashamed by it that you don't go to the celebration at all. Thanks, everybody, for watching. And remember, always look up in the sky.